Hi, welcome for a quick video walk round for our BMW 3 Series. Weather's a bit grizzly today, so this will be a quick one. Little cheapie that we've taken in part exchange. It's done a few miles, but the engine sounds nice, the service history is decent, and overall it's fairly clean and tidy. A couple of little issues to point out as I go round, so make sure you watch the whole video, but nothing really serious that I can see. Right, metallic black, got the angel eye lights, got the headlight washers, Michelin tyres on the front. It looks like 17-inch alloys. The aftermarket BMW sort of carbon fibre effect sensors. It's raining, so I appreciate we can't have a best look at the bodywork, but I have seen it in the dry, and it is pretty decent for the age, and especially for the miles. Falcon tyres on the rear, so no budget tyres, all decent brands. Black roof rails there. There's a tow bar fitted, just a straightforward tow bar, no electrics on that one. Rear parking sensors there. The boot struts are a bit stiff. They don't drop or anything though. You've got 12-volt point in the back there. First aid kit still sealed. And there's the emergency triangle there. Again, that's a little bit stiff, maybe just from lack of use, but it's all functioning exactly how it should. You've got the built-in dog guard there as well. I've left that, you can just unclip it on those two sides and it drops down if you don't want to use that. There's your tools and whatnot over there. Doesn't look to be an inflation kit, that's oil in there. I can't lift that up with one hand, but I think your inflation kit would be there, so just take it that it hasn't got one, factor that in. Like I say, the boot is a little bit stiff going up and down, but I mean I can operate it with one hand, it's not that bad, but just worth mentioning. Wheels and tyres all pretty decent, just a couple of little marks that you should be able to see in the videos there. Engine sounds sweet enough. Have a look inside, I'll start in the back. So electric windows for the back, grey cloths, 3 headrests. You've got a fold down armrest if you're not using the middle seat. You've got some head height airbags up there as well, along with ISOFIX points for the 2 outer rear seats. A few marks on the seat bases, could be scrubbed out. Decent leg room. And you've got separate heating controls there for the rear passengers. Other side obviously much the same, but I'll show you anyway. BMW kick plates down there. Again, no rips or tears or anything in the seats, all quite solid and up together, just a few little marks that if you really wanted to you could scrub out. I'll include pictures. There's the owner's manuals there with the original wallet. There's an airbag cut-off switch here if you want to use the third child seat in here, and it has got the ISOFIX points in the front seat as well. We've got cup holders here, that one pops out, this one does not. There's a little bit of movement on it. If you're of determination, you'd probably get that working. Passenger's airbag there. In the glove box is some sort of auxiliary sockets. I mean, that connection, I have no idea, I've never seen that in my life. That just looks like a regular USB connector. Go around to the driver's side now and show you what's going on in there. It's nice to be out of the rain. Right, 4 electric windows and electric mirrors. There's your lighting controls there. There's your wipers, it's not the auto ones, just the normal ones. Indicators on that side with your onboard computer there. Now the customer told me when he traded it in, he does sometimes get the engine management light on. It's not at the moment, but I just want to mention that up front as we're trying to be as honest as possible with these vehicles, especially the cheaper ones. Right, driver's airbag in there. Now the radio does not power up. Nothing. So although there's controls on here that relate to it, I can't test them because the radio itself does not power up. Likewise, there's an aftermarket Parrot system here, so control here, screen here, and microphone up here. Again, I cannot test that out because that relies on piggybacking the power from the radio here, so I can't guarantee what works and what doesn't there. Right, door locking, traction control, hazard lights. You've got your aircon controls down here, that's all working. And here you can turn your auto stop start off. I'm just going to turn that fan down because I didn't realise it would come on full blast. You won't be able to hear me. There you are. Here we are. So, nice clean cigarette lighter. Doesn't look to have ever been smoked in. Doesn't smell like it either, to be honest. So, 6-speed manual gearbox. Cubby hole here. Armrest. Inside which is another 12-volt point, and obviously another auxiliary in point, which I cannot test because the radio is not working. You've got your head height airbags up here. That looks to be an auto dimming rear view mirror because it's got the box attached to it. And you've got illuminated vanity mirrors over there. Got the rest of your lighting controls here. And the rear lighting controls there. So yeah, obviously an older high mileage car with a couple of little issues, but in general it seems pretty solid. Engine sounds really nice, and the bodywork is pretty decent. Obviously we're not so keen on delivering these up and down the breadth of the country like we do with our main retail cars, so we'd prefer if you came down and saw this in person. I mean, we can deliver it, but we can't make as many promises obviously as we do with the proper retail cars. So I would advise, if you can, you're local and you're interested in this car, pop down and see it, and have a good look at it, give it a drive and all that, just to make sure it is right for you. Okay, thank you very much for watching.